Did you know that some countries in Europe have tax rates as high as 55%? What if I told you that a radical tax reform is changing that landscape right now? What does this mean for you, your wallet, and your business? You're about to find out why this tax reform should matter to everyone living in Europe. Recently, Europe enacted a significant tax reform that is shaking things up across the continent. This reform is worth paying attention to because it could affect the way individuals and businesses handle their finances. In the next few minutes, we will break down this radical overhaul. So let's uncover what these changes mean for you. To understand this reform, we need to look at why it was needed in the first place. The European economy has faced numerous challenges in recent years. From slow growth to high unemployment rates, many countries were struggling. Public dissatisfaction with the current tax system has been on the rise. Citizens felt that the system was unfair, especially as economic difficulties grew. Governments recognized that they needed more revenue to fund public services and boost the economy. This growing pressure led lawmakers to consider a radical overhaul of tax policies. So what exactly is changing? One major aspect of the reform is the adjustment of corporate tax rates. Countries like France and Germany are reducing their corporate tax to attract more businesses. This is aimed at encouraging investment in local industries and creating jobs. For individuals, there are also significant changes in personal income tax brackets. Some countries are lowering tax rates for lower and middle income earners. This means that you might keep more of your paycheck each month. These changes aim to support families and stimulate the economy by increasing spending power. But it's not all good news. Certain sectors may see heavier taxes to balance out the cuts elsewhere. For instance, luxury goods and services might face higher tax rates. The government hopes this will create a fairer distribution of tax burdens. Now let's talk about the most significant aspect of the reform, the introduction of a digital services tax. This could impact major tech companies operating in Europe. While this tax might support local businesses, tech giants argue it places an unfair burden on them. This controversy has sparked debates about fairness and the future of digital commerce in Europe. Are we ready to pay more for tech services to support our local economy? This key moment in the reform could reshape how we use technology and pay for online services. In summary, this radical tax reform in Europe is set to change how both individuals and businesses navigate taxes. From lower personal income taxes for some to the introduction of a digital services tax, the impact will be broad. It is a significant shift that could genuinely affect your finances and the overall economy. What do you think about these changes? Will they benefit you or create more challenges? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in more discussions about economic topics and tax implications, check out my next video on the impact of these reforms on small businesses. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends.